That sound. It's a sound filled with aggression, attitude, and abandon. A sound that perked many of the now legendary guitarist ears, and even guitarists not so legendary yet. I was 16 when I got my first guitar, a Squier Stratocaster, along with a Fender practice amp for Christmas. Rewind about 6 months earlier when my high school friend PJ gets his first guitar. And for some strange reason then, I was hit, I was stung, I was possessed. I had to get a guitar. But don't think this was purely to try and make myself look cool to my friends and others. I had always been infatuated with the guitar. My earliest memory of being hooked to its lure came from the opening sequence to the James Bond films. All those childhood years of listening to Beatles albums and the unusual way Luther Perkins from Johnny Cash's band played drove me to the instrument. Unwrapping everything that morning, finally plugging everything in, and trying to figure out how to play all these things that I loved, it was the biggest thrill ever. To learn that opening riff to Day Tripper or Led Zeppelin's Heartbreaker, it was the biggest rush ever. Same thing happened to a boy in Gainesville, Florida, that got together with some friends and plugged into the same amplifier and just found something they all knew how to play and just went, wow, we're doing this, we're making this music. And like him, I got together with some high school friends and we made our first rock and roll band, playing high school talent shows and gigs around the area that we lived in Luling, Texas. The guitar opened up something new in me that changed my life forever. It made music front and center in my life from that point forward. I now have 5 guitars and a banjo now, but none of it will ever compare to that first love.
update done by Johnny. Poppies are coming. Shadow down there, but this is a real important one to us because Luther Burbank developed this one, and so what this is a cross that he did, and the cross is between a peach and an apricot, and so this is known as a peachcot. And he did a lot of research with plants, but this is one of those that I found in a nursery in Uvalde. And when I figured out what it was truly one of Luther Burbank's plants. We brought it back here, and now it's, you can see, it's full of fruit, and in a couple of months we'll have a bunch of peachcots that taste just like apricots.